Hello, welcome to Statecraft IAS and Social Perspectives Sociology in Newspaper series. In this series, we shall discuss daily news articles in sociological perspective and revise relevant sociology related UPSC mains concepts with the help of a newspaper on daily basis. In today's video, we have an article talking about Delhi government which has prohibited cross-gender massages in spas. New rules will stop trafficking, sexual abuse and harassment, it says. Now, without going into the contents of the article, if we try to link this particular article to our sociology concepts, we may get reminded of Talcott Parsons' agile functional prerequisites. Now, what system is acting here and what it is doing? It is political system which is acting and it is trying to attain some goals. What are those goals? Here it is said to stop trafficking, sexual abuse and harassment. These are the goals set up by political system. Now, what political system does in detail that we have studied in our sociology for this goal attainment? First thing is, it determines the goals. See, here it is said to curb sexual abuse at spas and massage centers in the city. This has been the determination of goals, which is first step. Now, second, it is said motivating the members of the system to attain these goals. See here, it is said that the issue of abuse and harassment at these facilities was flagged in a report by the Delhi Commission for Women. Now, this particular report acts as motivation for the members of the group to act in particular manner or for their goal attainment. Now, what is third step? It is said mobilizing the members and their energies for the achievement of these goals. How this mobilization happens in detail? See here, following this, a task force was constituted to investigate, take appropriate legal action and review the functioning of such establishments. This is nothing but mobilization of the machinery, mobilization for those for that goal attainment, or mobilization of resources, machinery, etc. Government machinery, to be precise. So, this is how political system works in detail. First, it determines the goals. Next, it motivates the members of the system for that goal achievement, and it mobilizes the members for particular goal achievement. Now, that goal achievement happens by taking some steps. Those steps are given here, which are not so significant in social perspectives. Those steps may be anything, either social control steps it might take or socialization steps it might take, anything. But what it does in precise is, political system determines some goals, it motivates the members of the goals, and it mobilizes the members for that goal achievement. What steps are taken and how the other systems are acting comes under social system. Now, what steps are taken is in the purview of social system. This social system takes care of socialization or social control, whereas cultural system imbibes some values towards that particular goal, and economic system adjusts to these changes which are happening because of the goal attainment or because of progress towards goal attainment initiated by the political system, and contributes itself to the political system. So, in that manner, Parsons says agile functional prerequisites work to achieve any social change. Now, moving on to the next article, here it is said Meghalaya priest accused of molesting minor absconding. A priest in Meghalaya's East Garo Hills district accused of molesting a 14-year-old girl has reportedly been absconding. According to the girl's statement, the priest had hugged her before starting to grope her. He had also allegedly given her money to keep her mouth shut. Now, this particular action by the priest, it is a social action. In Max Weber's perspective, this can be termed as emotional social action. Emotional social action, according to Max Weber. Now, Max Weber talks 4 types of social action. One is recreational, the other one is virtual, the other one is traditional, and the other one is emotional. Out of these 4 social actions, this can be termed as emotional because it is done out of some emotions or feelings in a moment, out of fit of the moment, it is happening. So this can be termed as emotional social action. Now, why this particular social action has been done only by the priest, only upon the 14-year-old minor girl? Because that priest exercises some power in the society. In Max Weber's power and authority concept, he has some power. He has some power. Now, what is that power and what is that authority? It is traditional authority, obviously. Max Weber says there are three types of authority. One is traditional, the other one is charismatic, and the other one is rational legal. Out of those three, this particular authority exercised by the priest is traditional, because this has been the tradition of the society to accept the dominance or authority of our priests or our gurus, etc. This is one of the traditional elements of our society. So in that sense, he was exercising traditional authority upon the girl, and with that authority and with that power, he has tried to grope her or molest her. Now, in Talcott Parsons' perspective, if you see, this particular social action has both motivational and value orientations. Motivational orientation is nothing but individuals' interest, individuals' own likes, and individuals' own judgments or evaluations, which influence one particular individual towards particular social action, whereas value orientation is nothing but it is the expectation of society upon the individual. Society upon the individual, and this one is individual himself. Now, while trying to talk about motivational orientation, we say that the individual takes into consideration all the consequences. Individual takes into consideration all the consequences, and he decides to act in particular manner. That means the particular action is done consciously. For Parsons, consciousness is essential to term something as social action, because it is done consciously. He knows the particular consequences, and that's why here what he was trying to do, he had also allegedly given her money to keep her mouth shut. That means he knows the consequences, and he has done that particular social action by exercising his power and authority. That moreover, in our paper 1, we have something called sociology and the other disciplines, comparison between sociology and the other disciplines, or contrast between sociology and the other disciplines. In that particular chapter, we have comparison between sociology and psychology. Sociology and psychology. Here, sociology and psychology converge to understand particular individual's behavior. See, he had also allegedly given her money to keep her mouth shut, means what was going in the priest's mind before doing that and after doing that. That is the concern of psychology. Whereas why he has done or acted in particular manner, what has been the pattern of such social action, is the concern of sociology. So in that particular area, in this particular context, both sociology and psychology are converging in nature. So both knowledge of both the fields is essential to understand particular social action, and this is called Western approach, to go into the others in or individual's own shoes and analyze things. In following Western approach, psychology comes very handy. So that's all we have for today. If you like the content, please like, share and subscribe to Statecraft IAS. If you have any comments or criticisms, or if you have anything to say, comment and let me know in the comment section. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.